Imagine a country made of thousands of islands, where towering volcanoes rise above futuristic cities, where bullet trains glide across earthquake-prone landscapes, and where ancient traditions coexist with cutting-edge technology. Welcome to Japan, a nation whose geography has shaped every part of its history, culture, and future. Welcome to Atlas Uncovered. Today we explore 25 fascinating geography facts about Japan. This narration is a starter master script designed for recording and expansion. Japan is an archipelago made up of more than 14,000 islands, stretching nearly 3,000 kilometers from north to south. While 4 main islands are home to most of the population, thousands remain untouched. This island geography has shaped Japan's coastline, economy, transportation, and maritime culture for centuries. Japan sits at the meeting point of 4 massive tectonic plates, making it one of the most geologically active places on Earth. Frequent earthquakes and volcanic activity have also pushed the country to become a global leader in earthquake-resistant engineering and disaster preparedness. Nearly 75% of Japan is covered by mountains, leaving very little flat land for cities and agriculture. As a result, urban areas have grown upward instead of outward, while vast forests and breathtaking natural landscapes remain largely untouched. The country is home to more than 100 active volcanoes, creating spectacular scenery, fertile valleys, volcanic lakes, and thousands of natural hot springs. These geothermal wonders have become an important part of Japanese culture and daily life. Japan experiences around 1,500 earthquakes every year. Although most are too small to notice, this constant geological activity has inspired some of the world's safest buildings, advanced warning systems, and innovative engineering solutions. The famous Shinkansen bullet train travels at speeds of over 320 kilometers per hour, connecting major cities with incredible precision. It has become a global symbol of speed, safety, and engineering excellence. Despite its modern image, nearly 70% of Japan is covered by forests. These forests provide habitats for unique wildlife, protect rivers, reduce flooding, and preserve the country's remarkable biodiversity. Beneath Japan's mountains lie more than 27,000 natural hot spring sources, known as onsen. For centuries, these mineral-rich waters have been places of relaxation, healing, and tradition. The Greater Tokyo area is the largest metropolitan region on Earth, home to more than 37 million people. Yet despite its enormous size, it remains one of the world's cleanest, safest, and most efficient megacities. Japan's coastline stretches for nearly 30,000 kilometers, supporting fishing, shipping, tourism, and one of the busiest maritime economies in the world. Some of Japan's islands are famous for their wildlife. Rabbit Island is home to hundreds of friendly rabbits, while Cat Island has become world famous for its large feline population, attracting visitors from around the globe. Northern Japan receives some of the heaviest snowfall anywhere on Earth. In some regions, snowfall reaches several meters every winter, transforming entire towns into breathtaking winter landscapes. Travel far to the south and the scenery changes completely. The islands of Okinawa offer tropical beaches, coral reefs, and warm blue waters, revealing just how geographically diverse Japan truly is. Standing 3,776 meters above sea level, Mount Fuji is Japan's highest mountain and one of the world's most recognizable active volcanoes. It has inspired artists, poets, and pilgrims for centuries, and remains a powerful symbol of the nation. Japan's geography is still evolving today. Underwater volcanic eruptions occasionally create entirely new islands, reminding us that the country's landscape is constantly changing. More than 30 national parks protect Japan's mountains, forests, coastlines, rivers, and wildlife, preserving some of the country's most spectacular natural environments. Although Japan's rivers are relatively short, their steep gradients make them powerful sources of hydroelectric energy and fresh water for millions of people. Beyond the major islands lie thousands of remote islands that remain largely untouched, protecting rare ecosystems and traditional communities that have existed for generations. Japan stretches across multiple climate zones, from the snowy landscapes of Hokkaido in the north to the subtropical beaches of Okinawa in the south. Rather than fighting nature, Japan has learned to live alongside it. Earthquakes, volcanoes, typhoons, and heavy snowfall have inspired remarkable innovation in architecture, engineering, and disaster preparedness. Because mountains dominate the landscape, Most of Japan's population lives in highly developed coastal cities where limited space has driven extraordinary urban planning. Massive suspension bridges connect many of Japan's islands, making transportation faster and supporting one of the world's most efficient infrastructure networks. Surrounded by the Pacific Ocean, Japan has relied on the sea for food, trade, transportation, and cultural exchange for thousands of years. Despite having limited natural resources, Japan transformed innovation, technology, and efficiency into its greatest strengths, becoming one of the world's leading economies. Together, these landscapes, from towering volcanoes and ancient forests to futuristic cities and remote islands, make Japan one of the most geographically fascinating countries on Earth. Every mountain, coastline, and island tells a story, proving that geography doesn't just shape the land, it shapes the people, their culture, and the future of an entire nation.